Hey, good morning, everyone. Thursday, the 13th of August, 2020. 68 degrees out there when I ran the dogs. And, I had all the windows down, nice little breeze, but it just was tacky. Just couldn't get that cool down effect, if you know what I mean. Okay, nothing to see here, citizen. Boy, I'll tell you, that's the meme of modern day corporate controlled media. Now look, let's just take a couple of things in consideration. Go back to Friday when the Donald, at his speech before the Whirlpool Corporation staff in Ohio, said a couple of cryptic things. He's got a lot of rich and powerful enemies. They don't like what he's doing. And he said, you may not see me for a while. Remember that? Then we go to the shooting at the White House, in the White House grounds, near the White House. Everyone to phrase that. All right, another odd story that doesn't get much coverage, not a lot of information to this very date. Apparently some dude that didn't have a gun gets shot by a Secret Service twice, and yet 2 people go to the hospital. Interesting. Okay, and I'm going to give you another little secret, little tidbit. Yesterday, Air Force helicopter around the Virginia, D.C. area took incoming fire. Yeah, I'm always kind of amazed at that. I've told you, man, we're going to have a real problem with helicopters and drones when the shit hits the fan. I told you this too. A helicopter is most vulnerable from 0 to 30 feet. Get him on the ground, get him when he's coming in, or get him when he's trying to take off. But once they're up and about, that is an impressive weapons platform flying around. And shooting it down with small arms fire is a spectacular feat of skill or just plain old goddamn luck. So, how did this helicopter get shot? And, little piece of information, because I always like to flesh out the details. True News had a very good show yesterday, but you know what? I still like to look a little bit deeper because I got it. They got time considerations. Transportation of the President of the United States. According to Wikipedia, since 1953, whenever the President is on board a military flight, its call sign is the name of the armed service followed by the word One. Thus, Air Force One, Army One, Coast Guard One, Marine One, and Navy One. However, only the Air Force and Marine Corps actively maintain aircraft for the Commander-in-Chief. And as of January 19, 2017, the President has not flown in the Coast Guard aircraft. If the President uses a civilian airplane, it's designated as Executive One. All right, point of order here is Air Force. See, only the Air Force and Marine Corps? Well, that was an Air Force Huey, supposedly on a training mission, that was flying back to Joint Base Andrews, I think they called it. Yeah, right in where they keep Marine One and everything else. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make a link here, people, because I don't think the story is getting fully fleshed out. When the President takes off in the Marine helicopter, Marine One, and he has other people going with him, they'll often fly in other support aircraft in the President's helicopter squadron. So, anyway, like I said, lucky shot or another message being sent. Because I'll tell you what, I think the White House caper with the shooting, active shooter, supposed shooter, and with an Air Force helicopter being shot at and hit, a crew member requiring catch and release hospitalization. You know, I mean, he was in and out, treated and released, I should say, not catch and release. What the hell am I thinking? So, weird stuff. But you don't see anything on that, do you? No. You know what's been on the news? I don't care if it's MSLSD. I don't care if it's the Clinton News Network. I don't care if it's fake Fox News. The endless bullshit about creepy Uncle Joe's running mate. Yeah, Camel Toe Harris. Give me a break. We got creepy Uncle Joe and a moon cricket. That's, you know, what more evidence right there, right then, and right now do you need? You tell me this country is not hanging on by a thin thread before it goes flushed down the toilet? What more evidence do you need that people would look at those 2 clowns and think for 1 second, oh, that's a winning combination there. Camel Toe and Creepy Joe. It rhymes. Give me a break. This is insane, and I can't believe you guys would require any more evidence than just that statement there. No, but that's what you hear on the news. Non-stop. Creepy Uncle Joe and Camel Toe. I am sick of it. All right. So, then we got another little piece of creepy news. Defense One. You guys ever hear Defense One? I bet you didn't. Defense One provides news, analysis, and ideas about the future of national security to defense industry leaders, innovative decision makers, and on it goes. This is this is a big-time publication for people in the defense industries and related industries globally, worldwide. I can't say globally. Ridiculous. Globetards. All right, so what do we got in Defense One? Right here, from an article, August 11th, 2020. Quote, here's the headline: All enemies, foreign and domestic, an open letter to General Milley. General Milley is the Joint Chiefs of Staff. If the Commander-in-Chief attempts to ignore the election results, you will face a choice. And I'm going to leave a link to this article, people. These two guys, retired Army officers, are lost their mind. I'm telling you, they have lost their mind. I'll just give you a little quote here from the article. There can be little doubt that Mr. Trump is facing electoral defeat. If that is true, if they think that, the ones that are going to beat Mr. Trump is Camel Toe and Uncle Joe. You get what I'm saying here? You don't think we're in trouble? More than 160,000 Americans have died from pneumonia corona, and that toll is likely to rise to 300,000 by November. 1 in 10 U.S. workers unemployed. Yada, yada, yada. The list goes down and down. It's all Trump's fault. Not that I'm defending Trump. I'm just saying it's all Trump's fault. These two losers, retired Army officers, or retired, I didn't check that out. Retired officers, I think one was a lieutenant colonel, survived the Mr. and Mr. Obama administration. You remember back during the Barry Soetoro years when he was the commander-in-chief? Remember how many high-ranking officers, Army generals, Marine generals, Navy admirals he sent to the trash bin? You remember that? Think about it, people. Tell me. It was just a quick video. Don't tell me we are not in deep shit as a country. The fact that you could even say with a straight face that you would vote for the Democratic national ticket. I'm speechless. And you know the sad thing is, both my wife and I have relatives in Minneapolis that will probably do just that. So there you go. I think that was a nail in the coffin, people. If you think you're missing some evidence, if you think, oh, we're going back to normal, boy, you better think again. All right, well, it's 5:34 again. Always behind the 8 ball, always running late, always got stuff to do. Why don't you guys enjoy the sticky weather out there? 68 degrees, and it will be rising. Till next video.